Knicks family, what's poppin'? It's your boy. The New York Knicks were home tonight to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. They hadn't played in the Garden in 9 months, ladies and gentlemen, so you know they were excited. They didn't care if it was snow, no snow, fans, no fans. They just want to play in the Garden. So Mitchell Robinson gets Elfrid Payton's miss, gets it back to him for the reverse layup. It's 2-0 New York Knicks, but the Cleveland Cavaliers say it doesn't matter. We want to play in the Garden too. Watch me kiss the little floater off the glass to tie the game at 2. Reggie Bullock starting to place of Alec Burks tonight. Gets the ball to Julius Randle at the top of the key, who knocks down the mid-range jump shot. The Knicks go up 4-2. But the story early was Mitchell Robinson dealing with Andre Drummond. You see him knock him into a somersault and then put his hands in the air to say, "What did I do?" Mitchell Robinson struggled for a good portion of the night, at least that first half, with Andre Drummond as Reggie Bullock knocks down the mid-range jump shot to put the Knicks up 6-5. Elfrid Payton, he looks up. He finds Julius Randle in the paint, who puts that one home. The Knicks go up with an early lead, 8-5. But then they find Andre Drummond again dealing with Mitchell Robinson. Takes it easy along the baseline and lays it in against the old-fashioned three-point play. The Knicks are up 9-7, but then that kid, Isaac Okoro, he's nice, ladies and gentlemen. He knocks down the three. I like that kid coming out of college. He had 10 points tonight, 2 assists. Thon Maker, he puts it in over Amari Spellman, who got some burn tonight because Noel was out. Julius Randle said, "Okay, enough of this. Let me do something here." Gets the ball to Reggie Bullock. Reggie Bullock knocks down the three to make it 17-12. Now 17-14, and Julius finds Spellman to R.J. Barrett, who knocks down the three. And then R.J. Barrett, down 19-17, takes it to the cup. He gets the old-fashioned three-point play. He converts to make it 20-19. Down the stretch of the first quarter, the Knicks up 24-20, but the Cleveland Cavaliers weren't going to go away easy, and they get it to Andre Drummond for 3, and he knocks it down. Dennis Smith Jr. wants to get the last shot of the quarter. He turns it over, and the Cleveland Cavaliers come out on a break. They tie the game up, well, we thought it was 25, but as we begin the third quarter, we see it's 27-24. Emmanuel Quickly, remember this guy's name. He had an auspicious, as my man Clyde Frazier would say, Garden debut as Kevin Knox misses the floater. Mitch Robinson gets it, dunks it home. It's 32-28. Cleveland is up. Obi Toppin gets it out to Quickly, who gets it to Smith Jr., who finds Obi Toppin for the dunk. And we want to see that at the Garden a lot, ladies and gentlemen, a lot. Kevin Knox cannot corral the rebound, and the Cleveland Cavaliers knock down a three. And we got to see many of those from the Cavaliers tonight. They shot 50% from 3 against the Knicks as Dennis Smith Jr. gets one of his 5 steals to cut the lead to 37-32. But the Cleveland Cavaliers just keep coming. And that guy right there, he was getting on my nerves all night long as he bangs home a 3. He also banged Mitchell Robinson in the nose. Dean Wade, ladies and gentlemen, he was 3 for 5 from the three-point line tonight as Kevin Knox brings home a little bit of a floater. Kevin Knox had a good game tonight. But again, there goes Wade, knocks down another three-point basket, and the Knicks got their hands in the air like, who's got him? Who's guarding him? The Cleveland Cavaliers continue to pour it on the New York Knicks as they go up 11. And the Knicks are looking a little bit confused, not sure where to go, not sure what to do, not sure how to play defense as Emmanuel Quickly goes to the basket. Man, what a debut for Emmanuel Quickly in the Garden. He played very well tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As you see the backdoor cut from Elfrid Payton. You can't give up the backdoor, but he did. R.J. Barrett inside, lays that one home, and they needed some kind of a bucket, did the New York Knicks. 47-41. Tom Thibodeau decided, I'm going to bring my guys back in, the starters back in, but then Elfrid Payton, he turns the ball over to Julius Randle. The Knicks down 10. And then in the lane, boom, Mitchell Robinson. We've seen that before, the alley-oop dunk, and we need more of those from not Julius Randle, from not Elfrid Payton either, from Mitchell Robinson, but Julius Randle gets the steal on a fast break and dunks it home to make it 51-47. Now 51-49. The New York Knicks trying to inch back into this game coming down the stretch of this second quarter. Going into halftime, the Knicks down 54-49, now 54-51. And you see the Elf of Wall Street knock down the floater in the lane. And the Knicks go into the half down to the Cleveland Cavaliers by 4. As the second half begins, the New York Knicks, we thought maybe they were going to come out with some energy, but it wasn't to be. They came out kind of lethargic in this third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. As you see the Cleveland Cavaliers, they go up 59-55. And then it's that guy one more time, big Andre Drummond. He does his work down in the post. The Knicks scrambling, rambling, running, jumping, but not playing any defense at all at this point. And then here we go on the fast break. Isaac Okoro, he puts that one in, 66-55, now 71-57. The lead continues to grow, and we see all kind of forays to the basket and guys cutting backdoor and Andre Drummond doing dances, and the Knicks getting embarrassed at home by the Cleveland Cavaliers, who, might I add, as Julius Randle puts that one back home, barely had their best lineup on the floor. Kevin Love not playing. A lot of guys not playing. And the New York Knicks getting smacked by 18 to the Cleveland Cavaliers. But that guy you just seen, not Julius Randle, Emmanuel Quickly, he played with a lot of energy. And he scrapped and he scraped and he did not give up and did not stop playing. As you see, the Cleveland Cavaliers keep the lead at about 17. Then Dennis Smith Jr. comes down and knocks down the 3 to cut that lead to 14 as we head into the fourth quarter. Cleveland Cavaliers, they continue to try to pour it on. And there you go with another wide open 3. It is now a 17-point lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And here's about the time that this guy, Emmanuel Quickly, 9.7 assists, starts to turn it on, really turn it on for the New York Knicks as he finds Mitchell Robinson for the alley-oop dunk. Now it's 83-71, and the Knicks continue to play basketball. Emmanuel Quickly finds Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox, he hits the 3. And Kevin Knox started to turn it on tonight. He had 16 points on the night. Kevin Knox, that is. Cleveland Cavaliers come back. They knock down the 3. They try to keep the lead at bay. But the New York Knicks, they wanted it. Quickly, the Kevin Knox. Those two guys, maybe they're going to develop something, those two guys right there, ladies and gentlemen. Quickly to Dennis Smith Jr. All of a sudden, it's a 7-point game, and the Knicks are feeling the energy. The Garden, well, the Garden wasn't really a buzz, but it felt like it was a buzz. 88-79. Again, Emmanuel Quickly finds Obi Toppin, and we hope to hear that duo being called a lot at Madison Square Garden, ladies and gentlemen. The Cleveland Cavaliers knock down another wide open 3 to extend the lead and make it a 10-point game. But then Kevin Knox, bang, brings one home from 3 to keep the Knicks fighting within a run. All of a sudden, it's 91-86. The Knicks are on a fast break. R.J. Barrett dunks it home. R.J. Barrett had 16 points on the night. Shot 50% from the field. He was 6 for 12 from the field. And then Kevin Knox finds R.J. Barrett. All of a sudden, it's 91-90. And it's starting to look like the Knicks might take this game over. But the Cleveland Cavaliers said, it's not going to be that easy. R.J. Barrett swings the ball out to the top of the key. And Kevin Knox, bang, finally brings the lead home for the New York Knicks. And you see the bench celebrate. They're happy. The Knicks up by 5. And wow, the New York Knicks pulled this game out, ladies and gentlemen. As R.J. Barrett finds Obi Toppin to bring the game home for the New York Knicks. 3 games in a row in the preseason, the Knicks have not let a team score more than 100 points, ladies and gentlemen. 100-93, the New York Knicks defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers.